Yeah, you need to mute your mic on Clubhouse. Yes, perfect. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to 15 Minutes Rich Daily Inspiration. Be you with Marina and Gayle. And this is episode number 55. Do you know what you missed? Gayle, the mic is yours.
Good morning, everyone. So please bear with us because we are still trying our new simultaneous broadcasts on Clubhouse as well as on other platforms as well. So we're still trying to figure it out. So good morning, welcome to all of our regular listeners and also our new viewers. Viewers, yes, it is. It's episode 55. Soon, in fact, tomorrow, BU, Daily Rich Inspiration, is going to be the same age as me. So, yes, what am I going to say? Thank you for being here, for joining us with our 15 minutes of Daily Rich Inspiration every single day, where we just celebrate you being you. And I can see that already on stage, we've got the lovely Sharon with us. And Judith, welcome. You know, please feel free to come on stage and share with us as well. Now, each day I tend to ask a question, or at least give you a bit of food for thought around just the whole concept of being you. And yesterday I was quite challenged, which is quite an unusual situation for me, actually, to be challenged when it comes to having to write something or say something about myself or my work, because I tend to pride myself at, you know, being that person that can literally at the drop of a hat wax lyrical around anything to do with myself, with branding, excuse me, with communications. But I found myself being really stuck. And it was because I had to write, as you know, we've got this book coming out, our whole series of BU books and journals, which is due to be launched on the 20th of May, the first one being the book of this room. And I was writing a piece to go into the book, and I was directing it to who are the people I want to influence, who are the people I want to impact. And though I knew what I wanted to say, I just couldn't really get the words out in the right order, because I realized it's so important to me, so important, that I was tripping myself up. And this is what people do in their lives. That's why they use me, to be fair, because they can't get the words that are powerful enough and compelling enough to be able to get their story across in a way that really does invoke the law of brand attraction. Because it's like, well, what do I say? I hear it all the time. I don't know what to post on social media. I don't know what to say. How do I do this? How do I do that? And like I said, I found myself in the same situation. So it led me to think, that's a question for in the morning. If you had to say just one sentence, remember it's only 15 minutes we've got here, so it's only one sentence. If you had to say just one sentence to a person that you wanted to impact the most, just about being you wanted to give them the essence of you in one sentence, what would you say? Could you even do it? Could you really truly sum up the essence of you in one sentence? Now, I'm just checking to see who's in the room here because this will be easy for my clients because, yeah, they can. But I'm just wondering, could you sum up the essence of yourself to another person that you really wanted to impact and influence in one sentence? A great question to get the day started with. It's a heavy one, but one nonetheless. So I'm going to hand the mic straight over to Sharon, our resident Rose in Bloom. Good morning, Sharon. Welcome to BU 15 Minutes of Rich Daily Inspiration. The mic is yours, honey.
Good morning, Gayle and Dr. Marina. Oh, it's echoing. Is that me? I don't know, to be honest, what I would say. I think I would smile and say, have a happy, beautiful day. And to be honest, I don't know is the answer to that question. I would smile and wait to see what they would respond to me, I think.
And you know what, Sharon? You're not on your own. A lot of people would be in exactly the same situation as you. They wouldn't know. And one of the reasons why is because normally there is so much to us. Because this is not that much different to me yesterday, sitting there thinking, what on earth do I say? Where do I begin? Because sometimes there is so much to us, so much we want to say that it can be overwhelming. And that's why we need someone to be able to help us sort through, and say, right, let's keep this, let's lose that, let's keep this, let's lose that. And you guys know, I do that for other people. But when I thought about it, I thought, oh, I need a Gayle here. I need someone that's going to help me to stand up in my own hallelujah here. I need a Gayle. So I rang Dr. Marina and I said to her, is it okay if I send this as an audio? Because I just couldn't figure it out. And thankfully, like I said, I'm quite confident at speaking on the fly. So I was able to record what I wanted to say. But supposing you don't have that ability either, because you just don't know where to start. So I would say to you, Sharon, the best way to start is at the beginning. You always say, you start with the end in mind. So for you, your end is always, my name is Rose in Bloom, and you truly believe that you are a rose in bloom. Because the great thing about that is that it invokes questioning. And with questioning comes communication and conversation, which is always what we want. We want to be able to connect with another person. But it's not unusual. And I'm glad that this is a question that you're not finding that easy, because it's not an easy question to answer. But it does make you focus on, okay, but what is the real essence of me? Who am I really? Who am I really? So thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Good morning, Marie. Marie, do you ever sleep? That's my first question to you. Do you sleep?
Can you hear me, lovely? I'm in the car again.
Yes, we can hear you. We most certainly can.
Yeah, I get 8 hours sleep a night without fail, Gayle. It's like I'm really strict about my evening and morning routine. But listen, I'm in the car with my wonderful 14-year-old, who's my little inspiration. We've been listening together. And when he heard you ask that question, he immediately said hot.
Love it. Love it.
I love it. But listen, I can answer this question, and it's actually what my book's called, and it's called You Are the Answer. And I tell you why that sums me up in a nutshell. It's my lived experience has shown me that all the answers are inside of me. That's in terms of my own fears, my own limiting beliefs, my own action. All the lessons that I need to learn, I've understood through being blessed enough to go through a very wonderful spiritual experience, which I believe we're all on, to understand that all of the answers are inside of me. That doesn't make it easy, But if I'm open to, if I expand my consciousness to a much wider picture, I can actually see that in every adversity, every trauma, every difficult situation that I experience, the answers are all inside of me in order for me to evolve and to grow and to just become a better version of me on a daily basis. And that's all I strive to be. I try not to put too much pressure on myself, just be 1% better than I was yesterday. And, that works for me and that's good enough. But now I know all the answers are inside of me. I looked outside of myself for 40 years and just remained stuck. So it's only when I really went inside and looked at myself did I understand that the answers are inside of me. So I hope that answers your question, my love.
It sure does. It sure does. I love that. The answers are, and you're right, the answers are always inside of us, and we do that, don't we? We look all around, we literally do that thing. At networking events, I used to call it networker's neck. If you ever find yourself at a networking event and someone has networker's neck where they're looking everywhere but you're not doing it right. Okay, the little tip for you, not doing it right. But no, I know exactly what you mean, Marie. And you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. We have all of the answers. Sometimes, as I said to you earlier on, we have too much of the answer. It's like, well, where do I start? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? So I'd like to extend this offer to Royston, Judith, and Sally, who are in the audience as well. Please feel free to come and join us on stage. Put your hand up and you can answer the question. Or if you don't want to come on stage, that's fair enough. Then what you can do, if you don't want to come on stage, then what you can do is you can please comment in the chat box, which is the little bubble icon, speech bubble icon to the left of your screen, where you can click on that and you can, engage with us that way. Okay. So, Dr. Marina.
Wow. This is a great question, as usual. And I have a couple of remarks going back to Sharon. Sharon, you said something that is not true. Because I know from you who you are. And most of the time, it's not about what you do, it's who you are and who you are here to be. And as human beings, we've been socially conditioned to think that our job is to do things. And we know better. We experience that transformational change that happened over the years. And doesn't need to take so long for you. Me and Gayle, we've been through all the hoops, and we learn. There is no shortcut, that's for sure. But we learn that there are a couple of options for you to first remember you are a human being, and secondly, your to-do list. Your to-do list should have only one item: to be. So if I'm coming back to you and I'm asking you who you are, what would you say?
You're talking to me now.
Yes, Sharon.
Okay, we are all beautiful flowers from the same garden. My surname is Rose and Bloom. I am the rose in bloom. And I do believe my purpose in life is to support people who are grieving to move forward with their lives in healthy ways. Does that answer your question?
Beautiful.
Absolutely, yes. So, for example, when people are asking me, and it took me a while to figure this out because it's before I met Gayle. So I had to reimagine myself being the owner of this to-do list where I have only one item: to be. So my answer would be, my passion is to broadcast your passion, because that's my passion. So I think we reached already our 15 minutes, but we still have somebody who is very dear to us, somebody who has been supporting us. And we are very, very grateful you are here, Royston. Royston, the mic is yours.
Well, good morning, all. Well, who am I? All I know at the moment is that I am being a new Royston every day. That's all I can do, just be a better version of me on the positive side of things and being true to myself every day, listening to myself on a deeper level, my intuitions, with my common sense. If things don't work, if things don't make sense to me, well, go a different direction. It's really working out for me. I am part of transformation. So if there ain't transformation in plastering and transforming a ceiling, making it flat and smooth. If it's not that, I'll be doing transformation in health. I need to share that one a little bit more because I've had my own personal journey and the Royston, if you met him 7 years ago, is completely different. Oh, let's go 8, 9 years ago. The Royston today is changed, and some people don't like that new change in that person, right? They're a bit more, I would say they're a bit more frightened, they're a bit more scared. They can sense that there is something new about you. But, you can sense other people ain't really growing, but so, yeah, that is who I am. Changing every day, being better, 1% better every day, and try to share value as much as I can with experiences of life of what I've gone through and try to change it to a positive and fit myself into other people's scenarios, but still try and guide them the best way I can. That is if they want to take the information on board. Thank you for having me on the stage to share some words. I'm out.
Wow, actually, Royston, you are all in. From what I hear, you are a very compassionate soul, and I think for you it's not a matter of becoming anyone else. For you, it's a matter of remembering who you are destined to be, and we are here to help you on that journey and remind you. We are just a kind reminder. We are not going to push you anywhere you don't want to go, but there are future memories you carry that you need to activate them, and those future memories are always defining your identity. And as you know, the people you surround yourself with are the ones in charge with pressing that button, reimagining who you are destined to be. So thank you so much, Royston. You are a true inspiration for me personally, and there is a lot we could learn from you. And I feel that most of the time, Gail, is not necessarily about the answer, is the question you ask yourself. Because I started this Reach Daily Q&A, and I warn everyone, I do not hold the answer, but you might, because there are only two options in life, and both myself and Gail experience this. You are waiting for a miracle or become one. And the question I'm going to ask myself every day, and I'm asking myself every day, is who I would be if I knew my wildest dream could become a reality. Who I would be. And it's always a question of having a team. Is the team you are working with, because we are not the result of our own doing, we are the result of our own being and the lifestyle choices we are making. And I didn't arrive here by myself. No, not at all. Everybody I know, everybody contributed to me remembering who I am destined to be. So I'm very grateful for that. I think we reached our 15 minutes. I don't know if it's anyone else who wants to contribute in any way. But remember, we are going to come back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. London time. And until then, you need to remember one thing: be you. From me and everybody at Rich One Magazine, with lots of love. See you tomorrow, 8
We'll
a.m.
see you tomorrow.
London time.
We'll see you tomorrow.